Oops, let me switch it around. Hi there, okay. All right, we're live. Watch your finger. See this finger? There you go. Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Ricky. Okay, hi everyone. I am here, as promised, at the Barber Vintage Motorcycle Museum in Birmingham, Alabama. So I didn't ride like this. I switched because I am so hot from riding all day. So I don't normally ride in flip-flops. You guys know that. All gear, all the time. So I am here and they are allowing me to go live for this, but they're making all these rules for me. One, we can't really use a tripod. So if Ricky's hand isn't that steady, it's okay. Go easy on him. If there's a finger that gets caught in there, it's okay. It's Ricky's first time filming for me. Thank you, Ricky. Okay. So, and other rules are they want me to be short and sweet, which is not my forte. This museum is huge, 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 huge. So they want me to limit it to 15 minutes or less. So that means I'm really not going to be getting behind there and kind of answering questions. I'm really going to, I already paid for my ticket. We're going to walk in and we're going to do a really quick tour. And I'll try to point out the coolest bikes that I think that you might like. And let's go in. If you guys can't hear me, let me know. I'll go check comments right now. Hopefully, so if anyone's watching, if you could just comment if you can hear me. Just kind of comment in the comment section if you can hear me. So I just want to make sure. Hey John, awesome. Thank you for jumping on, John. Can you hear me okay? Actually, can you hear me okay from, I'm a little bit further. You can hear me? Okay. All right. So let's go in. And you guys who are just joining in, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Ironside Customs, thank you for joining me. Again, I'm going to be on this side of the camera, so I'm not going to be able to see who's commenting. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, I am here at the Barber Vintage Museum. Here, it's a beautiful area. If you want to just take a spin around at this gorgeous, gorgeous surroundings here. It is a hot, hot day in Alabama. And we've been riding all day. We were in Georgia and we picked up a hitchhiker with Ricky. We picked him up in Atlanta and he joined us. So now let's go in. Like I said, I only have 15 minutes. They're allowing me to do this with some certain rules and regulations. One, you can't use a tripod. And two, I have to really limit it. They don't want me doing a whole tour of the place for obvious reasons. They want you to come check it out. This is my favorite museum in the entire world. And it is my favorite motorcycle museum. Anyone that knows me knows how much I love vintage bikes. That's like my favorite. Not necessarily to ride, but actually to look and see. I just think it's so cool to see how bikes have changed when they started to how they are now. So without further ado, let's go in and I'm going to give you guys a quick run around. I'm going to start, I think there's 5 floors. I'm going to start on the top floor and I'm going to look down and I'm going to work our way down. And we're going to go live until they shut me down and tell me I'm not allowed to go live. But I'm going to try to respect them because, you know, I'm a rule follower, so I'm going to try to limit it to 15 minutes. So let's go in and let's go check it out. Come on, guys. It is so cool. I'm so excited. Uh-oh, they locked me out. And the good thing is it's nice and air conditioning. So when you walk in, the first thing you see is just a wall. And this is just a taste, just a wall of the most beautiful vintage bikes. And of course, you end up in the gift shop like every other museum. It's so cool. It's just so cool. All right, so look how neat this is. This is so cool. I'm not gonna touch. Don't touch. Don't touch. I just want to sit on everything and do it, but how cool is that? This is so neat. Okay, all right, let's go in. I'm gonna skip here. We're gonna come back to this floor. They have vintage cars and vintage motorcycles. So let's head upstairs into this humongous elevator that you can fit many, many motorcycles in. And let's go upstairs. Oh, can you guys gonna feel this? Like the energy, like it is just so cool. Whether you ride 2 wheels, 3 wheels, this museum is just sick. So Ricky's never been here either. So Ricky's behind the camera and he's like, oh, checking it out too. And I have 2 other friends here and they're checking it out. But it is many, many floors and it is just awesome. And down below they have like race cars. This is cool. Oh. While I'm here, I'll check while we're waiting for the elevator. All right. Hey, Wendy. Charlene, Roderick, what's up? Thank you guys for joining me. This is just so, look how big this place is. You guys get a feel for how huge, look at this. It is just so neat. And the same thing on this side, look how far. I couldn't possibly, if I toured this place with you guys live and went through this whole place, it would take me 2 hours to go through this place. Because there are motorcycles upon motorcycles upon motorcycles. All right. Look how big this elevator is. I'll try not to record people if I don't have to. All right, so let's go up to the 5th floor and we're gonna work our way down. The elevator, look at that car. You're gonna hear me say ooh and ah, and look at that, and look at that. That's like, I can't help it. You could fit a whole car in this elevator. If you guys get a feel for it. What do you think, Ricky?
This is nice. All kinds of things.
It is just awesome. We have one more. Yeah, this is, no, we have one more to go. No, this is 5. All right, we'll grab it. Perfect, okay. So let's go check it out. Look how bright and airy it is. And we're gonna go on this side of the window, and there's a racetrack on that side. So you can actually bring your bike and actually do an enclosed racetrack and see how fast you can get it. I've never done it, but I highly recommend it. I think they have one of the original Can-Ams here, the 2-wheel Can-Am. We'll try to find it, but I'm not 100% sure where it is. Look at this thing. What is that for the snow? A motorcycle for the snow? Not a snowmobile, but that's just cool. And then here's the racetrack. How cool is that? I've been here before where they're racing, and it's just so much fun to watch. Oh, that's cool. See, that's something I want to do. That's neat. This is definitely not vintage. This is pretty new. This is a 2019. So that's not new, but most of the bikes in here are pretty, I mean, it's not old. Most of the bikes here are pretty vintage. I don't even know where to start. I just don't even know where to start. I don't know, let's just walk around and see what there is to see. This is a 1969 Honda Trail. That looks a lot like, what is that new Honda that's out now? Not the Scout. There's another Honda that's out there that looks very familiar. It's kind of, and they do that a lot. I love when motorcycles, and every company that does that, they bring back they call it retro. They bring back the retro styles. And there's a new Honda out there that's red. It looks just like, yeah, I think it's a trail bike. I think they call it the same thing. Really the same kind of look. It's so cool. But we've only got a few minutes, so I'm gonna kind of run through, just kind of give you guys a quick taste of just how sick and how absolutely amazing this place is. Here's a lot of scooters. Oh, look, there's a Cub. That's new. That's definitely not a vintage one. But next to the new one is all these vintage ones, which are so nice, of the scooters. And the Vespas have been around for decades. Look at that one over there with the trailer on there. That's so cool. All right, what else do we have here? That's cool. Looks like a little kickstart. A 1955 scooter. I love it. It's just, oh. And here's an old Norton. I love Nortons. They're cool looking. Look at that seat. That seat is just so cushy. Doesn't it look nice? That's a 1975 Norton. It's awesome. I hate the new stuff. I like the old stuff. All right. Oh, there's just so much to see. I'll let you go loose in a minute, Ricky, because I know you're like, I want to go see stuff. Look at this beautiful blue. Oh, that is so pretty. Is that a Honda? Yeah, it's an old Honda. A 1964 Honda. God, It's so beautiful, so pristine, so sexy. God, I want to ride one so bad. That's pretty futuristic looking, that one. Hey, there's some cool dirt bikes for those of you who are into dirt bikes. That's not that old though. I think that's fairly new, 2000 something. So what would you guess this is for, Ricky? This is your shifter. So that's pretty cool. I like everything is so exposed. The carburetor, like everything is so exposed. It's so nice. That'd be so easy to work on. You don't have to take any of those panels off. Let's see what else we have. Oh, look at this Ducati, a 1979 Ducati. This is the original seat that had zippered, and then you could add a passenger seat back there. That is so neat. Very, very cool. That's a beautiful Harley. Oh, I just love this place. All right, let's see. There's 4 more floors. 4 more floors. Like, I can't possibly get this all done in 15 minutes. All right, let's see. Oh, look at this one. Look at this old Ducati in the corner there. Oh, old Triumph. Oh, I love Triumphs. Usually there's a number on here. I don't know why this is a 1967 Triumph. I love that blue. It looks almost like a scooter, but it's not. It's cool looking. I'm like all over the place. I want to take you here, take you there, but I'm going to show you the stuff that I like. Look how cool that is. That is so neat. It looks like be a little uncomfortable to ride though. A 1957 Aramachi. That's pretty cool. Look at these. You are laying down on this to reach these. You are laying down. Look how low that is. My back hurts looking at that thing. That is cool. My butt hurts looking at this thing. God, it just goes on and on and on and on. And then for those of you, oh God, I keep trying to go in one place and I keep coming back to another. So 1964 Harley, this is a Model U. And this is what the military used to use. And this is so cool. Every Ryker and every Can-Am needs one of these, right? Can you imagine? That is sweet. I'm just like, oh. Okay, so then you've got the racing sport bikes down here. I mean, these are just incredible. And there's so much down there. I can't even. I'm just giving you guys a taste of how awesome this thing is. And I wish you guys were here. If ever you're in Birmingham, Alabama, or anywhere in the South, you should definitely, make sure not to walk into a bike and knock it over, okay? But you should definitely be here to check it out. It is, I don't know if it's the world's biggest motorcycle collection, but I'm sure it's pretty close, if not the biggest. Look how fun this thing is. How cool is that? I wish we could like go out and, test ride these. It's a Crocker. Look at that thing. That looks all American. I love like the suicide shifter. I love it. Well, I don't know if this is considered suicide because it's up here instead of the big long one, but that's pretty cool looking. 1938. Oh, that's cool. And look at this, 1925. Bomberland. That's cool. It's like a German bike. Look at those floorboards. That's sweet. You can put your feet anywhere. And this is how you turn the light on. That's neat. I bet it looks like it has. I know, it's cool. Really cool. All right, let's go on a different floor and take a quick look. I mean, look at all these floors. I have no idea where to start. Do you guys see this? This is like a floor to ceiling bikes. It is so cool. Let's go down one more floor, and then I'm gonna have to cut it quits because it's I'm gonna get in trouble for being too long. This looks fun. This looks like an e-bike. But wow, that thing's got some power to it though. This looks like it's the Hondamonium, 1980. That looks so tough to. I mean, one little misstep in steering, and you're over. And it has a velvet seat. That's cool though. I could. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, let's go down one more floor and to kind of give you one more little taste. Well, actually, walk down. It just spirals. I literally could spend the entire day. Oh, let's see. Let's see. There's anything special? Military exhibit? No, we'll just walk down. I'm here with friends and we have dinner plans tonight, but I could literally spend the entire day here, hours and hours and hours looking at every single motorcycle in here. And this is like a fantasy for me in terms of enjoyment levels. This is like high level of enjoyment for me. I forgot they have these cool little setups with like an old motorcycle repair shop. It's really cool. Let's head over that way. Look how they hang these cars, these race cars. I can't even see how they hang them from over there. God, that's cool. Oh, you see the carousel, the moving? Oh, they have that too. I didn't even notice that. That actually is like moving. Can you see this one's moving? It's slow, but it's there. All right. So anyone that's just tuning in, thank you so much for watching. I'm at the Barber Vintage Motorcycle Museum, which I'm going to ask, but I think it's like probably the biggest ever. And it is tons and tons of vintage bikes. It's in Birmingham, Alabama. So if ever you guys are here, come check this place out. It's so cool. Let's go check out this little area here. This is some old school. Look at a wooden one. Wow. This is a Maybach, not 1885. God, how does that even go? Horsepower is 0.5 horsepower, 0.5. Wow, that's so cool. And the top speed, 7 miles per hour. Which, back in the day, that's pretty cool. That is cool. Let's see. Look how neat that is. Imagine showing up at a rally in one of those. So this is the Harley section, and this is like some vintage, 1913. This one's from 1913, 1911. These are some really old bikes. Look how cool this is. I could sell biscuits in that all day long. 1925 Harley Davidson JD. That is cool. Ugh. I'm going to show you a couple more, and then I'm going to post a bunch of pictures on Instagram of just the cool bikes that I've seen here, and so go check it out. But it's like a little sled. How comfortable would that be, riding down the highway, sipping your coffee? 1916 Harley Davidson Model 16J. Would you like it? Sounds like I know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, let's check out that Model 16J. I'm obviously reading it in the paper, but I'm trying to make it like I'm all cool. Hey, check out that 1924 Harley. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, look at this, these old Indians. Look how well done it is. Like, it's just so well done, this museum. It's just so cool. All right, I'm probably gonna sign off here because they don't want it to go too long. And I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed this little tiny tour. I wish I could go bike by bike, but I think it'd be boring. I gave you a little taste. And if you're in the area, this place is awesome. Thanks for watching. Thanks for keeping up with my journeys. Tonight I'm gonna be in Birmingham, Alabama for one night. And then we're going off tomorrow to Memphis, Tennessee to go check out Elvis Presley's estate and his planes and his cars, so that'd be cool. If they let me go live there, I will definitely go live. We spent a couple nights there at a really nice resort and relaxing and hanging out there. And then from Memphis, we're heading over to the Ozarks in Missouri. So to the rally there, and hopefully I'll see you someplace on the open road. I hope I get to ride with you and meet you. But thanks for tuning in and have an awesome day. Bye everybody.